Hello ladies, this is Clara from Barcelona and this is my first vlog. I'm going to introduce myself so you have a little bit of context of who am I and what is this going to be about. I am 27. I am from a small town nearby Barcelona. I was born and raised in here. But like 6 years ago, I moved to Italy and lived there in Naples. And I lived there for almost 6 years. And 1 year ago, I decided to move back to Barcelona, this time with my Italian boyfriend. So we are both living in Barcelona right now. I work in marketing. I had my corporate job until they laid me off like 3 weeks ago. I'm going to tell you about that. And I am also juggling in between some freelancing jobs, which I really enjoy, but it's a challenge, you know, corporate job and then several freelance projects. I also like working out a lot. I do pole dancing. I go like twice a week. And suddenly, like for some reason, I decided to run a half marathon in October in Naples. So I'm right now like prepping for that. I'm going to share you like the process that I'm following and all the workouts that I'm doing. Because I'm not a pro. I've never run like professionally or anything before. I just started running like 6 months ago because it helped me like unwind and sweat a little bit, so just to exercise. And now I just decided to run a half marathon, so I'm going to share with you all the progress that I'm doing with that. Also, like I just moved back from Italy a year ago, so I'm also like making new friends, trying to go out a little bit, and mainly I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life or how I'm going to reach some things. You know, when you reach your late 20s, sometimes when you were younger, when you were a teenager, you thought that you would have everything figured out, like yeah, but in the time that I'm 27, I'm going to be married, I'm going to have my own house, I'm going to be earning a lot of money, maybe I will have kids, and now you're 27, it's like, okay, we are not in that point yet. And I think that that's something that a lot of you can maybe relate. So I thought that it could be interesting sharing all of these things. I'm also going to be sharing like a little bit of my day-to-day life, how I try to manage all of these things that I do while trying to enjoy life. Because sometimes what happens to me is that I'm so focused on reaching all the goals that I have, like accomplishing everything that I said that I want to do, and I don't want to deceive anyone. So I'm always like working in my head, like I work a lot, like not right now because I got laid off, but normally I work like a 60-hour week, if not more, plus commuting, and then all the workouts, and then trying to have a date night with my boyfriend or whatever. And sometimes I feel disconnected from myself, and I thought that vlogging my life would or maybe could help me like slow down a little bit and realize what is it that I'm living and enjoying all the moments and all the processes of life. I'm also like anxious prone person, like I want things to happen and I want them to happen right now. So I'm learning to enjoy the moment, like small things. So I thought that I would share all of this with you guys. Like if I buy a new dress, I'm going to share it so you can see it, or if I'm going to work out, or my skincare routine, if I change anything, like all the job interviews and job hunts in Barcelona. I am also going to share a little bit what strategies do I use with my clients. So if I'm creating a social media strategy, what is it that I'm doing, what I'm thinking about. So maybe you can learn something from that. I'm also going to share like the half marathon progress, so you can see how a regular person is trying to manage all of this, and I don't know, maybe you enjoy it. So that's it. This is not going to be perfect. It is not. I want it to be real. I want it to be authentic. I want it to be raw. I want it to be me. Even though I have to admit that I've tried to to film like this introduction like at least 5 times, because normally I do not speak English, and I decided to do it in English so I can reach a broader audience, but also because it's a way of practicing my English. So I had to repeat the introduction 5 times, but it's alright. Like from now on, I'll try to do everything like just one take, so you see what's really going on in my life. So that's it. Welcome to the channel, and if you want to follow along, subscribe. Good morning, ladies. Today is Friday and we are at the beach, Stefano and me. Today I woke up super tired because I went to sleep very late and my legs hurt a lot. Plus, I think I'm going to have my period very soon. Like, I literally hate everything and everyone for no reason. I'm sorry for Stefano. I'm like complaining all the time about everything without no solid argument apart from my hormones. So I already said sorry for everything that I'm going to do today, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get my period soon, because also like I'm breaking out more than usual. So yes. We came to the beach because he's going to be leaving Barcelona for 3 months soon, and he wanted to come to the beach. I'm not that super fan of the beach, not of the beach but of the sun, because as you maybe can see, I'm super pale and I just get sunburned super fast. So it's not that I do not like the beach, but I like the beach if I have my umbrella, like plus 50 sunscreen, and also this, so I don't get sun on my face, because otherwise I'm going to get super wrinkled and a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I don't want that. And one of the reasons that I'm working out that much is because when I went running on Tuesday, I ran out of my regular sunscreen. I wear everyday sunscreen, by the way, and I put like some random sports sunscreen that I had found in my apartment when I moved in, so bad idea. On top of that, then I layered it with another stick sunscreen from Decathlon from running. So I went running, I sweat a lot, and I think that wasn't a good mix. So now all of my skin is reacting, plus that I'm going to get my period soon. Like, it's not a very good combination. And all that I see in the mirror is like all the pimples that are popping out, and but it's alright. Yesterday I went to buy my sunscreen at Miin and they didn't have it, because regularly I use the one from, I think it's called Skin 1004. It's like the Centella Asiatica thing, like the blue one. It's a Korean sunscreen. I really like them because they are like super thin and I don't sweat a lot, and I'm a person who sweats a lot, so I don't need anything else to make me sweat. So I really like Korean sunscreen for that. But yesterday there wasn't none in the shop, so I got another one, which is this one. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if there's focus, whatever. I do not know this brand. I tried like 3 of them on my hand, and this one was very light, and it also has like very similar ingredients, so I guess it will do the job. Like right now I'm wearing like tons of it, and I guess that in like 30 minutes I'm going to apply some more, because really I get a lot of hyperpigmentation over here, and I don't know if you can see my skin, but I also have a lot of freckles. It took me a lot of time to realize, but I'm not the person that gets tanned. I don't. I only get spots, and I don't really like it because I see like older women with this type of skin who did not protect their skin when they were younger, and they sunbathe a lot and everything, and they are all wrinkly, and I mean it's okay for them, but for me and for my body I don't like that. So I just think I have to prevent it by wearing a lot of sunscreen, avoiding all the sun that I can, and that's it mainly. Bellissima la mia. Ciao ladies. So, this is the end of the day. It's Saturday around 10 or 11 p.m. I just ate a very nice pizza from Grosso Napoletano. I always order the same pizza, which is il pomodoro or pomodoro. I don't know, it just tastes very nice. Before I went running. Today it was my long run from my running and working out split. Sadly, I forgot to start recording the workout when I started running. So for like 20 minutes, I started running without recording it, and it's very frustrating because I don't have the watch or anything, so I don't know the path. But it doesn't matter. I just know that I ran my distance, and that's good enough. Today I had no goal, like no pace goal, just had to run like 7 kilometers, and I think I did a little bit more. So that's good enough. I was supposed to go out to eat with Stefano, but while I was running, I realized that I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't have time to have a shower, get dressed and everything. I just wanted to relax. So I called him and asked him if he could cancel the booking so we could eat at home at our balcony. And so we did. I just ate like a little bit sweated from running because I didn't have time for the shower before, but that's all right. Now I just had a beautiful, lovely, relaxing shower. I'm putting on my creams. Let's see if I can fix this breakout. I wouldn't say it's been a great day because yesterday I told you that I was breaking out a lot and that I hated everyone. That probably would be because I had to get my period. It came same afternoon, and today I had a lot of cramps, as you saw on this morning vlog. So I've been like a couch potato, like for half of the morning. Then I had like several painkillers, probably more more than recommended, but pain is not going anywhere, so I have to do something. So I take a lot of painkillers, and that's something that I have to address with a doctor at some point. I have endometriosis, and a year ago I stopped taking the pill, so the pain is back, and well, that's a story for another time. So I had several painkillers, and then I had a lot of energy, I don't know why, and me and Stefano started fixing some of the rooms and reorganizing some of the rooms of the house, because there are some things that we haven't touched since we moved in September. And now we are doing, I didn't vlog it though, because it wasn't nice. Like, I had to take a lot of cobwebs off, I replanted, I repotted some plants, took a lot of mess off, so it wasn't a nice thing to see. But there are some other projects that I'm going to do in the house, like I want to paint my room and redecorate, because we've done like nothing since we moved in. And now that he's leaving and that I have no corporate job, so I have a lot of time, I record that for you because I think it's fun. And well, let's see, tomorrow it's a very nice day. I'm very excited for it because we both are going to Ventalló, so it's a small town north of Catalonia, and we are going to do the first brand shooting, like not brand, it's like the shooting for the social media of the brand that I'm working with, like one of my clients. That is one of my freelance jobs. Maybe tomorrow I'll tell you more about it. And Stefano is the one that's going to be filming everything, and I'm going to be the one organizing everything. Plus, the place is super nice. I really love that client and I have a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a very fun shooting, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'll probably bring you along with us so you can see a little bit of what we're doing. Also because it's a very nice brand and maybe you enjoy it. I don't know, like maybe you want to know about it. Oops. That's it. Now we are going to have a glass of wine, both of us, and relax because it's Saturday night. Today it's been a long day because having your period makes it like a hard day already. So now I want to unwind, relax. I'm putting all of my nice creams. Let's see if I can get rid of this soon. Oh. And that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Ciao ladies, we just made it to the small town where we're going to shoot. It's a very, very, very hot day and I think it's going to be an interesting shooting because this client doesn't like to have everything scripted, like she likes everything to be spontaneous because the brand is about being spontaneous, being authentic. So we want to embrace all of that in the way that we work. So no rush, no stress, having fun and being authentic. So if we want to do something that wasn't planned, we're going to do it. And normally when I work, I like to have everything scripted, you know, so I know every angle that I'm going to shoot. So I think it's going to be interesting, but I think that the results will be amazing. Plus we have very nice material to film with. So I think the results are going to be amazing. Let's see, we'll see. Ciao, ciao. Good evening, ladies. It is midnight. I made it home like 1 hour ago and just ordered some food and ate. The shooting was great. It was fun. Went it up in a river, shooting some sets for the tables, and also in the swimming pool and playing billar. I don't know how you say that in English. It's been very fun. I got sunburn, of course, and I don't know. I think we got very nice material and we're going to do some great content for Instagram. I'm going to write down the name of the brand, and at some point you're going to be able to see it once we post everything we shot today. It's been curious because, of course, like I told you before starting the shooting, that I hadn't prepared all the scripts because I knew that this client liked spontaneous things. And of course, we only shot like 2 out of 6 ideas that we had talked before. All of the other ones were improvised. So it's always different than working with other clients or when I used to work in the agency, that everything had to be like super script. You need to know exactly and to validate everything like beforehand with the clients, and not be very creative, otherwise you would be doing something that the client didn't approve of. And this one is all of the opposite, like let's improvise, let's see what it comes. She doesn't want the videos that we're shooting to seem like a shooting. She likes it very natural, so she's actually paying no attention to the videos, like only when I ask her like, oh, grab this cup for a second. So the video is actual like movements and moments that we live today. It's been very fun, as you may have seen in the previous videos. That was it for the first vlog. Now you know me a little bit, you know where I'm at in life, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit more with you. So if you want, I guess I'll see you in the next vlog. Good night.